Hey everyone, I'm FMGreeno. Welcome to episode 2 of the Mighty Magyars Revisited, our Euro 2020 tournament where we're taking over the reins of Hungary once again. Since the last episode, there's been quite a dramatic haircut, a glass of wine or two in celebration, because things have gone much better than expected. Let's go take a look. And this is the cause for that celebration. Unlike in real life, the last group games don't take place at the same time. Portugal already played France ahead of our game against Germany. Portugal won it. France cannot overtake us. Germany can't overtake us. We are qualified for the next round by virtue of having drawn with Portugal 0-0 in our first game and beating France 1-0 in our second game. Zoltkalmer got the penalty for us in that game, of course, and Mbappe missed a penalty for them. Unlucky Kylian. No match for the Mighty Magyars. Anyway, today we play Germany. I wonder if we can catch Portugal and even top the group. Let's go and see how we're set up. Obviously, having performed so well in our first two group games, we are going to keep exactly the same tactic. Just one change to the lineup today. Loic Nego has recovered from the cold that kept him out against France, so he comes back in at right back in place of Botka. Everybody else is exactly the same as who started the France game. Let's head off to the stadium. We're playing in Munich today. Let's see how we get on against the Germans. Well, so here we are in Munich for that last game. Germany, obviously a bit of an unknown quantity in this setup because, of course, in FM21, they only have a squad of greyed out players. There's some licensing issue, so Germany are not populated by their normal players you would expect to see. So a bit, like I say, a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm amazed we've done as well as we have so far, it has to be said. I really genuinely thought there was a chance we might get beaten in all three games. I was quite pleased when we drew against Portugal, even though we could have won the game. We've got a goal down here. Doesn't really matter though. But yeah, to go out and beat France was quite the result. Yeah, that was a little bit easy, that. Nice little finish by their striker coming in at the far post. We've got an injury here to Adam Dodgee. I guess we ought to think about taking him out of the firing line. I'm going to try and protect him for our game in the next round, of course. Oh, that's a nice move. Good save by Gulacsi, though. Right, let's take Nudge off. I think we'll bring David Shigar on in his place. Soboslai nods it clear, but unfortunately there's no one there to get onto the ball. So we're not doing quite as well in this game as we have done in the previous ones, unfortunately. Germany pretty much dominating every stat. And, oh, dragged wide. If that had been on target, Gulacsi did not move, did he? Did not move an inch. So either he was very, very confident it was going wide, or he was just completely wrong-footed. I think I know which of the two it was more likely to be. Germany still pressing on here. We get a foot in, but we don't manage to clear the ball. Oh, that's a good ball in. And a very nice dinked finish from someone called Dietrich. We are very much second best here today, aren't we? Definitely not playing as well as we have done in the first couple of group games. Maybe I'm like Samson. I've had a haircut and it's taken all our strength away. That could well be the case, couldn't it? Not a single shot on target registered yet. Come on, boys. Oh, we got another injury here. Attila Saloy at the back. Okay, well, we do have some fairly decent cover on the bench. We've got 3 centre-halves. But actually, Tamas Kadar is probably a good candidate to come in and play there. He can play centre-back or left-back. So, I think we're going to have to dig into the boys a bit at half-time here. This has been very, very poor. So, thrash our arms. Not happy with the performance. Get out there and do a bit better, boys. I know we're away in Munich, and Germany you know, probably are a strong side, even though they've lost both of their group games up to this point. They're fighting for their lives in the competition. A win, particularly a handsome win, should be enough to get them above France into that third place in the group. And of course, a number of the third place teams will qualify for the next round. Oh, good save by Gulacsi, and Bay at the back post can't quite turn it goalwards. So I think we're going to go a bit more positive in this game. It seems sort of counterintuitive against the Germans. Look at how poor a game Scholloy on the left is having. I think he's going to have to come out. We'll bring Hollinder or Kleinheisler. Kleinheisler on for him. Get little Laszlo in there, see if he can cause a bit of a nuisance. As things stand, this has been a pretty dismal performance. We've had a shot, though. I don't know if you noticed that. Ball into the box there. Oh, Adam Scholloy, our centre forward, has clawed one back, as it says in the text at the bottom. Nice little short corner here. No German defenders go out to meet it. Varga puts in a great ball. Adam Scholloy gets clear of his marker and thunders a header home. Back in the game. Can we give another shout? Or let's wait for this highlight to finish first. Lots of blocks going on, and Gulacsi mops up the ball at the end. So we're going to encourage the team. Varga, a little bit too much on that free kick, unfortunately. Keeper going to clear it. Germany going to counter-attack here. Long ball. Oh, Nego, why didn't you get to that? Gulacsi, the guy just runs round him. That was a poor goal to concede, that one, wasn't it, unfortunately? Just a long ball over the top. Kadar, I don't know what Nego was doing. Why he didn't go and attack the ball. And once Mbaye was on it at full pelt, round the keeper and tucked it home. Okay, so it looks like we're going to finish second in the group then. To be honest, I'm more than happy with that. Shame about today's performance. We'll be hoping for a better one in the second round, whoever we're up against. Oh, goodness me, what a goal. This guy's been running us absolutely ragged. He's got a hat-trick today. What a poor performance from us. Oh, dear. I need to get my hair back. Maybe Michelino can lend me one of his mullets and it will give me give me my strength back. Well, this has been a very, very substandard performance. This is pretty much what I was expecting all three games to be like. We've come out of that with a 4-1 defeat. Well, it has to be said, the draw for the second round has not been kind to us. We come up against Italy. We take a look at the other fixtures in the competition. Portugal get Austria, Poland v North Macedonia, Belgium v England, that's a biggie, Croatia, Sweden, Russia, Switzerland, Holland, Denmark, Czech Republic, Spain, and we are up against the Italians. Let's go and see how we're set up for that game. Well, we're going to keep with the same formation in spite of that defeat by Germany last time out. One change forced upon us. Attila Szalai, our centre-half, is out injured today. So Tamas Kadar is going to come in and play right from the start. We're going to keep everybody else the same in the team. I was tempted to bring Kleinheisler back in, but I think we're going to give Varga another go today. See how he does. Off to the stadium. Wish me luck. So we're at Hampden Park today for today's big game. Italy obviously are a very, very good side. We're going to have to be our very best to come through this encounter. They've got a free kick here very early in the game, just the second minute. Gulacsi does well to field it. Didn't look the most comfortable, but he got there. Fortunately, we've cleared the ball up towards Szalai up top. He flicked it on, but not to anyone in particular. Varga has picked up a loose pass, though. Can he get the ball across? He can. Oh, and there's Kalmar. Oh, flashes just wide. What a good opportunity that was. A really nicely struck shot. Just off target, unfortunately. Another opportunity here for us. There's Szalai on the edge of the box. Yes! He scored! A short corner routine. Soboslai picked out Szalai. Oh, they're not checking this. What's wrong with this? Disallowed? Someone was stood in an offside position. Oh, obscuring the keeper's view, perhaps. Oh, what a disappointment. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought that was a great goal. He looked offside there. That's going to stand, though, is it? So ours gets called for offside. This guy on the right-hand side looked offside to me. I don't know whether he was or not. But he did look it. Good save by Gulacci in the first place, but Insigne mops up the loose ball. We don't even get to see if that was a tight offside decision or not. Oh dear, the emotions of football, huh? On a high one moment and then brought back down to earth straight away. 1-0 down when I thought we were 1-0 up. Oh, this is it kind of feeds into the Hungarian naturally pessimistic attitude on things. It's the sort of thing you expect to happen. Right, well, let's encourage the boys. Come on. I don't think they're doing too bad. We're dominating the possession, just not doing an awful lot with it. But we've got an opportunity here. Kadar gets it in. Oh, kind of bounced off the back of Saloy there, I think. Nego, can he get the ball over? No, he finds Kalmar. Oh, this time they can't rule that one out, can they? Roland Saloy finally does get his goal. Another good strike, in fairness to him. So Kalmar here knocks it into Saloy. Boom. Keeper nowhere near it. So, as we approach half-time, we are back on level terms. Like I say, I think we're holding our own in this game. Quite surprisingly so. Italy, I expect to be a very, very strong side. You can see they're dominating the XG here. I think we're going to say that we're reasonably happy with how things are going. But in a forceful kind of way to motivate the boys. And out for the second half. Let's see if we can pinch another one. Not much happening. We're 10 minutes into the half. No highlights yet. Few chances, but obviously nothing highlight worthy. Coming up to 65, 66 minutes. I think I'm going to go and make a couple of changes. Back in a moment. I've made a couple of changes in personnel. Kleinheisler has come on in the middle of midfield for Dodgee, who was tiring and on a yellow card. And Lovrencic has come on the right wing in place of Varga, who was not having a good game in spite of my confidence in him before the game. It looks like we're going into possibly a period of extra time here. We are. It's finished 1-1 after the 90 minutes. Oh, that's better than I expected to do against Italy, let's be honest. Let's get into this dressing room. What are we going to tell the boys? Again, we're going to tell them we're happy with how things are going. That's keeping the boys motivated. I guess we'll get an extra substitute or two. Saloy up top is really struggling. He's not the most mobile or the fittest. So maybe it's time to take him off. Sobosloy also struggling. There's no way he's going off. And Hangya and Nego also. So we can replace Nego for sure. Botka can come in for him. We are going to put Nikolic up top, but play him as a poacher. Right. So this is basically the 11 that's got to finish the game. Some very tired legs. Straight out for the second half of extra time. Oh, there's a highlight here. Gulacci clears it, but not very effectively. There's Immobile. Zaniolo. Oh, flashes just wide. Right, we're going to encourage the team. Hopefully a better goal kick this time. Lovrencic doesn't get near it. We might need to change something. He's offside. Immobile's offside, surely. Where's the linesman? That's two. 2 goals. I'm sure he was offside. Wasn't he? Or maybe not quite. Maybe he was just played on. It was tight. Are they going to show us that? Yeah, here we go. Verratti. Oh, yeah. Just like a foot onside, maybe. Okay, so let's pause the game quickly here. We need to make some changes to how we're playing. We need to go definitely more attacking. We've got to get the overlaps on. What about whipped crosses? We'll go mixed crosses. I'm not sure about passing to space either. Nikolic has no pace whatsoever. Let's try and drag him out a little bit. We're going to distribute quickly. Out of possession. Let's get stuck in. Try and win the ball. Right. This is it. 10 minutes to save our tournament. Is anything going to happen? There's a highlight, but it's an Italy throw-in, unfortunately. There's Verratti. Out to Locatelli. Spinazzola. Oh, big save by Gulacsi. Keeps us in the game. 3-1 down, and that would have been game over, I think. Here's Verratti with a corner. Cleared. Oh, why is no one making any effort to get on that ball? Come on, boys. Foul there by Soboslai. Luckily, he's not already on a yellow. Picks up one for that. Verratti with a free kick. Let's get rid. There we go. Still nobody gets on the ball. Immobile. To Florenzi. Come on, guys. Let's get this ball. One shout. Demand more. Going into the last couple of minutes of the game. We do have a highlight, but I'm guessing this is just going to be an end of game highlight. There's a minute left of the game. Now, oh, Gulacsi with a big save. I don't think it's going to be enough for us to get up the other end and score a goal, though. Verratti with a corner. Gulacsi saves. Come on, we've got 20 seconds. Get on with it. Get on with it. Boots it long up towards Nikolic, who wins the header, but there's no one there. Oh, I think this is it. Just a few seconds left. We can't win the ball. Oh, it's over. It's over. It finishes 2-1 to Italy. But I think we can agree. The boys have done us proud. Well, it just wasn't to be. We can see here all the teams that have got through to the next round, the quarterfinals. So Portugal have gone through, Poland, England have beaten Belgium on penalties, Sweden surprisingly beat Croatia, Switzerland have gone through on penalties, Holland, Spain and Italy. Let's go through and see how the quarterfinals panned out. So, the quarterfinals. England have beaten Poland 3-1. Italy went on to beat Holland 2-0. Sweden have got through to the semi-finals with a 2-0 win over Switzerland. And Portugal have knocked out Spain. I wonder who's going to make the final. Sweden's surprise run continues. They've just beaten Portugal 3-0 in the semi-final. And they'll be facing England in the final, who've seen off Italy, Hungary's conquerors, in extra time. So the big game, the final, England v Sweden. I wonder how that's going to go. Well, what a game the final turned out to be. Finished 2-2 after extra time, and Sweden have won it after a monster penalty shootout. You can see here, England took the lead, Harry Kane in the 6th minute. Alexander Isak pulled it back in the 25th. In the 89th minute, Marcus Rashford must have thought he'd won it. But in the 4th minute of stoppage time, Kulusevski pulled it back to 2 apiece. Obviously, no more goals in extra time. Sweden with a 100% record in their penalties, and Eric Dyer, the villain for England. So congratulations, Sweden are the European champions. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little mini Euro 2020 series with the Hungarian national team. It has been good fun to get back with them again. My Mighty Magyars, who performed pretty mightily, if I'm honest. Much better than I expected them to. And probably, if you're honest, better than you expected them to as well. But if you did enjoy it, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode, or the little mini-series as a whole, I'd love to see them below. And don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click that button and come and hop on the Greenobus. There is plenty of room for you all. Just remains for me to thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you over on my channel for some more FM action. Bye for now.